a conservative campaign, love to my people. And then I get elected and then go into parliament and say I'm really a liberal. And now, please, and give me more money. Am I likely to get this as a result? I think so. This is unreasonable to do. They think that somehow the minorities will support the fact that on the shelf, for time being, in like a promise of, they actually like, now you can be by conservatives because they say they want to push reasonable policy. Yeah, we're fine with this, but how long will those policies actually be there if people see, oh, those guys to get, is it sustainable? Yes. So why is it important to be in the parliament? But is it sustainable? Because when I get like media attention, this will not be positive media attention because media will characterize me very truly and reasonably as a liar, as a person who switches like his ideological agenda at will. Do they understand that I have like this future great goal in mind? I'm not sure, and they haven't like, so they also say something like political connections. Am I likely to want to be associated politically with a person that lied to the electorate to get in the parliament? Also, I don't think so. So, have you ever tried to think like Bill O'Reilly for 5 minutes? I have, like a mental exercise. It's basically, so actually what they think is that they can be better conservatives. They want conservatives, which is crazy because you're explicitly lying to yourself, to your basically whole surroundings of you. This is unreasonable. So what will I have to do to like pander to those conservatives? I will have to be even more conservative to be some kind different than the political powers and the status quo are. So I will have to be like super conservative and even more harm the people that I care about. So actually you get into power and you have to like adjust to something your followers will know that we supported things that they hate the most. So basically we're harming the people we most believe should be protected for a time being. This is an assumption that is going to work. Like if I hear like Rush Limbaugh suddenly becomes super liberal, because I have heard him before. And it's essentially a better people there is some. So they think that people, and if I change my colors, they're actually like fine. Like I understand that some time in the future they're gonna make it, but they can't place. We'll see through those. And if you give them like the chance in the first place, very soon they're gonna be disappointed. So this closest will about us that we are liars, and this is what we have to avoid to stay true to our people and to our colors. So what gives you like, you know, you get one term before getting punished by the electorate. How much can you do? In one decade that I get a lot of power in the parliament, not like 20%. And if I spend money, it's also short-sighted, a sustainable model. Sir.
We are pretty okay with being 10% in the parliament and being part of coalition and bargaining law which we want to be implemented. It's particularly okay. We are not dreaming about 50% in the parliament, just
you have is like predicated that the 90% in the parliament will somehow vote for our proposition. So this is also a very crazy idea to me. I need some power. So like the political connections you make as a 10% party of liars is not that great. You do not get that great of media attention when you're like, you know, 10% and also labeled as a liar. They will see like, everyone around will see our hands as dirty. And this is what will actually harm every agenda that we will have. This will actually cement the conservative status quo in our country. So right now we are the only voice of dissent, or as we can believe, the voice of reason. If this voice disappears, people do not have a safe harbor, and the conservative agenda is overflowing. This is the only voice in people's heads. So like the flock mentality of people and voters think that somehow this like flock mentality and getting used to the fact that the conservatives is the only voice around will somehow change when I'm in the parliament and I suddenly switch my colors. Okay, sir.
How can you be a voice of reason if nobody hear you because nobody give you money to be in the mass media in the first place? How you can be the voice of reason right now?
First, we do believe that the fact that actually gives us an advantage over the people that are currently in political power, because we are simply not there. We're not the faces they see every day in the parliament, in every ad. We're not the conservative force that is running the country for many years. We're being different is actually the best advantage we have. And we cannot push our policies basically ever labeled as lies. Like they both believe in like our liberal great consensus. If not, we kind of have to stay true to what we. People like that they give money to liars, that they give support to liars, and that they actually somehow accept the fact that politics are not true. So, the voice of progress right now, more like unsure gains in the future, we're actually hard. Will have to be used in the following years, where we will have to like try to maintain our consensus. And we also harm the people right now who are our true base electorate. And those people, when there will be a conservative pushback against our line, so we will not have like the same support from minorities, going to come out and say,